Good afternoon, Beans, and welcome to BNN, where any news is good news and our news is bad news. I'm Charles Chickpea, your host for the day. This week, the county fair is in town, how to survive World War III, and your forecast for the week. The sun is hot, 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 and people are having heat strokes all over town. Let's go to Taylor Kennelly for more.
Okay, we're going to take a look at the national international forecast for the week. The Mojave, which is located right around here, it's flooded over the past few days, and we're going to see a dramatic increase in heat and sand. Tomorrow you can expect additional sandstorms and uprisings on this part of the south. As for your local report, the city of Hmong and the surrounding regions will experience massive heat waves. This is going to be similar to that of a flashback sequence like 1984. I recommend to everyone to find either a nice shaded area, maybe around here, or somewhere that isn't on fire. Ideally, a lake that isn't completely eroded or evaporated. You know, that would be something to look for. But we're going to go ahead and check out the county to see what the survivors are doing to stay cool. How's the weather today?
Hot.
It's hot. Okay, so other than the intense heat, we're looking at partly cloudy skies with low humidity. Here's someone now, let's ask him how it's going. Sir, it's quite hot, it's kind of overcast, but the humidity is not that bad. What can you tell us about today?
I need water.
He needs water, we all need water, it's a hot day. Stay hydrated, it's important to stay hydrated when it's a hot summer's day. Sir, what do you plan to do while it's so hot today? You're gonna go indoors, go to a water park?
I need water for my family. They're already passing out from dehydration.
Water and family. You love to see that from someone on a hot, sunny day here in Hmong County. Sir, we don't have anything to give you for participating in today's weather, but I do have this sticker. Well, have a good one. That was a weirdo. All is hot and all is well here in Hmong. We're only going to be getting hotter throughout the week, so you're going to want to stay hydrated and maybe stay indoors. Back to you, Chickpea.
In other news, a local man refuses to walk. Rick Riggles is a 20-year-old with a trending lifestyle, not walking. Younger generations, they sure are lazy. Attention, if you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, you may be entitled to financial compensation. That's a message from our sponsors at Mesothelioma Incorporated. And now for our feature story. Baked County Fair is in town this week with some shocking prices. Anna Lima Bean on the scene.
Many are rushing to the county fair this year for thrills, entertainment, and cultured food. This year, however, the fair is seeing a skyrocketing attendance because of significant price drops. They're calling it hazardous clearance. Rides that are soon to be decommissioned have been discounted, some so much their admission is only $1. Some are lucky enough to experience breakdowns on their ride. 4 attractions have already collapsed within the first 2 days. Here by the Sizzler, and I'm just gonna ask everybody, how's it going? Excuse me. Oh. What do you think of this year's theme? Yeah? Oh, are you enjoying this year's fair? It's worse than I thought. I spoke with Pinto Kino, owner of the fair, about the event.
My name's Pinto Kino. This is Pinto Fair. This is Pinto Fair. This is Pinto Fair, and I've been owning this place since I was like 1999. Since I've been owning this place since I was a baby in 1999.
And what can you tell me about this year's theme?
Is the theme?
Yes, this year's theme. Keno denied rumors of any hazardous clearance, stating,
No, we just got the rides for free, baby. And so, give it to the people, baby.
"And what rides are those?"
We got 3 new rides. It's tummy wiggler, chest compulsions, and brick.
So, what will happen to these rides after this year?
I mean, we just use them next year. I mean, something we like some screws will some screws we'll lose some screws and we'll just use duct tape or something like some WD-40 or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
So it looks like there's no need to fear your favorite ride leaving just yet. How are you today, sir? Okay, so can you tell me what you think of the low prices this year? Okay, baby.
I'd have to say my favorite ride is the ticket ride. I tell you what, folks, you looking for tickets on a ride? It don't get much more plentiful than this ticket ride. You don't get more tickets than what you get at the ticket ride. You get so many tickets they named it the ticket ride. The ticket ride. The ticket ride. Ride it.
Until next time, on a Lima Bean, BNN.
Meanwhile, Kev Burns, the CEO of Jewel Enterprises, got burned. I'm telling you, that jewel blew up in his face. He actually stepped down as CEO of the Jewel Company, and that's J-U-U-L, not J-E-W-E-L, for all of you millennials unfamiliar with what the Jewel is. So, as I was saying, yes, he burned himself and he stepped down. And also, he is now leading a psychopathic carnage on scooters. Not any type of scooter, not razor scooters, by no means. No, we're talking about electric scooters on college campuses all around. He is targeting freshmen, specifically freshmen who like to jewel in the bathroom during class periods or just for fun. You can see smoke tornadoes, people jousting. There's all sorts of chaos occurring right now. Plus, Kev Burns says himself that he's no longer going by Kev Burns, but by Snoop Turtle. Contrary to popular belief, Snoop Turtle is not an actual ripoff of Snoop Dogg / Snoop Lion, but instead, it is his own scheme because snooping involves sneaking around, which he is sneaking around to find any available bathroom to jewel in. By the way, that's J-U-U-L, not J-E-W-E-L, just to make sure. But we have several students complaining on campus that jousts, what do you think is happening? These people are jousting. Several people have been punctured. Now, we can't show this footage because, well, it's jousting, and nobody likes jousting. So, if you,
Sir, we have breaking news.
breaking news, what is that?
College prices are going down.
College prices are going down. What these prices are, I'm not quite sure, but we can discuss many different prices. We can talk about parking prices, we can talk about housing prices, we can talk about tuition prices. Hopefully, it's an all-together package, but I'm sure that many college students will be pleased all around the United States and maybe Liberia to hear that college prices are dropping. We all have empty pockets these days. As a matter of fact, I think all I had was a few beans earlier. And other news, lost and found. There are wallets. There are wallets coming out of every crevice in the university. The place is falling apart, honestly. more specifically at Unknown University. There's cards, there's all sorts of wallets. Look at this. We've got credit cards. Look at that. I can tell you the digits on this, but I'd rather not. I think I may use this myself. You can be prepared to see Kev Burns at a rally this coming Friday. He will actually be pouring Jewel Pod juice into a blender mixed in with real fruits. New recipe. He's trying to start Jewel again, and he's going to make Jewel 2, because the first Jewel wasn't enough, and this time he is spelling it with E-W-E-L. You can count on that. Today in history is the 25th of September. 4 days ago was the 21st night of September. Made very famous by the band Water, Earth, Fire, Grass, and Air. They had earthquakes over in Afghanistan earlier today. You can feel them right now, actually. But I, for one, don't believe in Afghanistan being a legitimate state in the first place. So, like I was saying about Earth, Wind, and Fire, the band, which was a disco band in the 70s, they are actually being reincarnated. And you can catch them going south on Highway 78. Is that what that says? What does that say?
Highway 79.
Highway, that's a 9? Highway 79.
Upside down 6.
Okay. That's just because they were going south down it. So the 6 is upside down because they were going south down Highway 79. But they too are joining in on the rampage for Jewel 2. Let's see here. Let's see what else we got here. Did you know that paper is made from trees? As a matter of fact, many trees in the rainforest, Amazon rainforest more specifically, are not being burned down, but instead are being harvested without your knowledge, and smoke is being used to cover it up. This smoke is coming from a variety of places. It can be traced back to KISS band mechanic smoke machines, and a variety of car emissions. There's another earthquake. So the Amazon rainforest is actually starting its own company, and it's not Jewel 3. I know. But how much time do we have left? In 1776, the United States of America was founded. But did you also know that Czechoslovakia was founded? Did you also maybe know Story 1, Story 2, Story 3? Zachary Ruppel. And Zachary Ruppel. But yes, in 1778, Czechoslovakia, they took 2 years for everybody to get their signatures on their Declaration of Independence. I'm not sure who they declared it from, but because I'm pretty sure they were not held under any type of control. Yes. Well, I'm Charles Chicopee, in case you didn't know, and this has been BNN. I'd like to thank you for stopping by. I'm very tired.